Hello YouTube, hello Facebook, hello the world overall. My name is Morgan Gavin, that's Golden Freddy, and welcome back to part 3 of When the Gods Froze Time. Now, today's 3 are going to be Billstheundead, ReviveEons, and Cydiadono. And this is the tale of how ReviveEons beat the shit out of a nuclear dust mite with the power of a space fart. You see, Eons had been training his whole life for this moment. It was prophesied in the tiny village of Hoogaboo. Now in Hoogaboo, there was this ancient prophecy that far preceded the time of mankind, written in dinosaur teeth and raptor dung, that said, one day a man will stop a dust mite with a fart. Now, it didn't say when, it didn't say where, it didn't say how, and it didn't say how many beans the dude had to eat. He just had to fart on the dust mite, and that would presumably kill the little bastard. Now, fast forward about 10 billion years, and you have ReviveEons, the last line in a last line of a last line of ancient ninjas that had arthritis, that just had no idea what the hell to do with their time, and who were masters of the art of croquet. So, there came a time when ReviveEons was called upon. He rose up out of his ancient rocking chair and went, "How can I fucking help you?" And the ancient ones were like, "It is time for you to fart on a dust mite." And he was like, "I need this dust mite in my life. Where can I find such an opponent?" And all of a sudden, Cydiadono pops in, dust swirling all over the place. Top hat, his monocle scratched up. He was the very antithesis. The very antithesis. A universal colloquialism known as the antithesis of civility. He was like, "I'm here, you little fucker." And so it turned out that Cydiadono was the nuclear dust mite upon which ReviveEons needed to fart. And so began the greatest pain in the ass in the universe, known as the birth of hide and go fuck yourself. So Cydiadono bounces all over the place, using his nuclear dust mite powers to propel him for miles on end. Meanwhile, ReviveEons is like slowly at a crawl, powering his own farts. Going, and all of a sudden, things got out of hand, because no sooner did the chase begin than Billstheundead, a massive zombie with Gatling guns for nipples and a rail gun for schnoz, decided to rise from his massive football stadium grave of the Detroit Pistons, because that place is a fucking wasteland as it is, and give chase to the nuclear dust mite. So it was between ReviveEons and Billstheundead, and they were just going at it. Bill's firing shot after shot after shot of, and volley after volley of bullets, and Revive just kind of farting after Cydiadono. And it got to such a heated extent that the sun began to rise, and at the same time the ice caps began to melt. And so Cydiadono's like, "This isn't my final form," and decided to reveal his final form as Carrot Batman. And Carrot Batman's like, "You're dead." And all of a sudden, ReviveEons is like, "What did you say?" And he's like, "You're dead." And Billstheundead was like, "What did you say?" Because he's a giant fucking zombie with a railgun for a nose. And all of a sudden, Carrot Batman's like, "Yes." And so it was up to ReviveEons in that moment in time to do the final strike. So he launches forward and he grabs all the bean burritos in his salvo and he just starts cramming them into his mouth. He eats tons of broccoli and tons of spinach and tons of lettuce, gets all that green in there. Yeah. Meanwhile, his fart is growing more powerful by the second. Just just kind of leveling up like a Super Saiyan fart Super Saiyan. And all of a sudden, a bright golden glow comes out of his ass like Sephiroth stabbing Aerith in the back. And Carrot Batman's like, yeah. And Cydiadono's just freaking the fuck out. His cover as Carrot Batman has been blown by ReviveEons, who just, with one major punch, just boom, smashes the dust mite into the ground. A crater forms, and underneath that crater, diamonds form because the dirt was compacted into coal, which was then compacted into diamonds, which was then shattered and then compacted into coal diamonds, which was then compacted again into super diamonds. And all of a sudden, Cydiadono's there like, I am the new Yellow Knight. And ReviveEons is like, what did you say? And so he gets ready, he squats over him, and then his eyes begin to glow with a raw power. And the sages of ancient past were revived as spirits that surrounded them hundreds of times around, just in this awesome spiral thing. Lightning began to grow. Chunks of earth began to rise. Storm clouds formed. Somewhere in the world, Adam West completed a crossword puzzle. It was just fucking insane. And then all of a sudden, he just starts screaming like, yeah! And the space between ReviveEons' ass and where Cydiadono lay just started billowing with dust and everything else. Again, the ancient dragons rose from the ocean. Tyrannosaurus Rex's arms lengthened to the point where they could actually use them. Godzilla did not destroy Tokyo for once. And Miles avoided flames. Cats danced with dogs. Bill Murray starred in another Ghostbusters movie. And then all of a sudden, a nuclear green cloud just whoosh. And Billstheundead just stood there, aiming his Gatling gun nipples and his giant railgun nose at him, and just unleashed hell until the gas cloud reached Billstheundead's nose, and he just kind of fell over because zombies are deathly allergic to fart gas. And Cydiadono's there like, I give up! I give up! I give up! Just make it stop! Make the fart stop! Yeah. And so, ReviveEons won. And that is the tale of how ReviveEons, Cydiadono, and Billstheundead fulfilled an ancient prophecy. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe. Because I'm always uploading new content for y'all to enjoy. But gotta do this right. And as always, boom! I'll see you like a beast in the next video. Peace!